Esteban Ocon, I've just seen you waving to the fans. How wonderful is it to have the grandstands full here at Spa-Francorchamps?
What? Well, there you go. How wonderful it is. Yeah, it is great. To be fair, I mean, just how to see the fans, so many of them in such difficult conditions, I think it really tells you, how passionate this place is and how crazy this race is going to be as well.
It certainly is, and of course they're cheering on a Formula One race winner. How did it feel bounding into the paddock this weekend?
Yeah, thank you very much. It was awesome. I really had a good time this summer break, and I was waiting, patiently, but excited to come back, and we're going to have a hell of a race, so I look forward to it.
Oh, this is a wonderful visual.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Fabulous. Is your car better set up for the dry than the wet, would you say?
Yeah, I think we were struggling slightly with how the intermediate felt on our car. I think we had a bit more pace on the wets and much more pace on the dry. But today we forget yesterday, and we are going to try and do the maximum we can.
Donc il pleut des cordes ici au Spa-Francorchamps. Qu'est-ce que vous pouvez faire cet après-midi?
Ouais, je pense qu'il va y avoir beaucoup d'opportunités en général. C'est clair que il va pleuvoir beaucoup tout le long de la course. Il y aura aussi beaucoup de spray, peu de visibilité. Le premier virage va être assez important, mais tout le long de la course, il va se passer des choses. Donc il faudra être là pour les saisir, ces opportunités.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Fernando, a very good afternoon to you. Wow, it's really raining. Is this a good or a bad thing for you guys today?
I guess it's going to be same for everyone. For us, I would say that on dry conditions on Friday we look a little bit more competitive, but it's what it is, and let's see if we can survive on a very long race, I'm sure.
What's the most difficult thing about racing in the rain, and especially here at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps?
Visibility. There is no visibility at all after the first two cars, so yeah. I mean, the first couple of laps is going to be awful to drive, but as I said, it's the same for everyone. We just need to keep it calm and wait for opportunities later in the race.
¿Qué puedes hacer esta tarde aquí?
Bueno, veremos. Va a ser una carrera de sobrevivir, estar un poco con calma en las primeras vueltas. No hay nada de visibilidad seguramente, así que hay que tener el coche sano y ver qué pasa al final de carrera.
Perfecto, buena suerte.
Thank you, Rosanna. So, Checo, not the best qualifying, but you always got very good results here. So, still optimistic?
Yeah, definitely. I think that it's a very long race ahead. In these conditions, anything can happen. So, I'm still very optimistic. I think we've shown good pace yesterday. Just we didn't put it together when it mattered. But yeah, I mean, thanks to all the fans. It's amazing to see them all here in the rain. They're true F1 lovers.
You prefer the condition to stay like that?
Well, I think I don't have any options, so yeah, I rather enjoy the way they are now.
Okay, Max. Oh yes, a few words in your own language, in Spanish, please.
Sí, es increíble, ¿no? Ver a toda la gente aquí en estas condiciones. Espero darles una gran carrera en las condiciones de hoy. Lo más importante es llegar a la meta y creo que si lo conseguimos tendremos un muy buen resultado.
Okay, and then Max on pole for one of your two home races. Is it the best place to start, even with the long way to Les Combes?
I mean, it's better than last, so yeah, no, it should be fine. We had a good day yesterday, but of course we also know that today it's going to be very difficult with the weather again. So yeah, just need to stay focused, but I'm looking forward to it.
Unbelievable to see the support that you have here, and it will be the same next week.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's a shame that it's wet, but otherwise I think we would have seen a bit more orange, but nevertheless, we'll try to make it a really interesting and cool race.
Ja, een paar woorden in het Nederlands, alsjeblieft.
Ja, natuurlijk super dat alle fans weer hier zijn, ondanks het weer natuurlijk, maar ja, ik hoop dat we gewoon een mooie dag kunnen hebben vandaag met een mooi resultaat natuurlijk op het einde. En ja, hoop ik dat we veel punten kunnen scoren.
Bottas, what a wonderful scene it is to see spectators sticking it out in this weather.
That's commitment, you know. That's it's nice to see. Obviously, it's a bit fresh, a bit wet, but I'm sure they will have an exciting race to watch today.
Now, tell me, I'm sure you've got it all planned out. It's a little bit trickier for you today with that grid penalty. How are you approaching today's Grand Prix?
Yeah, I think I'm starting 12th in the end, so yeah, it's not a great place to start, but it's going to be a long day ahead, and I have a feeling it's going to be quite an eventful race, so need to stay out of trouble, need to be patient and take opportunities.
And then in Suomi, please, in finish, please.
Kaikki valmista kisaa. Kelit on taas mitä on, mutta koitetaan pysyä pois kolareista sun muista ja ottaa niinku maltilla ja mennään eteenpäin pykälä kerrallaan.
This is pretty cool. I guess you're going to be going a little faster, so this is a time to see the fans in slow-mo.
Yeah, in the spray we're not going to be able to see too much.
How do you prepare for a race like this? Oh!
Huh?
How do you prepare for a race like this?
No, you can't really prepare too much really for it. You just have to go out and just be on it. I mean, it's like a lottery in these conditions. It's very, very slippery. And but I'm so grateful to see so many fans here. I know it's very cold and wet for everyone, but these are the true fans here, right? These are the guys that stand out in the rain and support us the whole way through the race. So I hope we can give them a good race today.
How happy are you with the car that you've got this afternoon?
I mean, I'm happy with my car this year. You know, everyone's worked so hard for it. I think in terms of how we set it up, it's probably not the best for these conditions, but you know, we did the best we could, and we'll do the best we can today with those decisions we've made. Hopefully it goes well.
Who's going to be on the podium with you? You going to be on it?
Well, my goal is to get on the podium, so and I can't predict, but I've got to just try. You know, I want to just finish the race. That's going to be the goal today.
Well, good luck. Have a great one.
Thank you.
Short.
So Yuki, not the best qualifying, but you stay on 2 times in the points in a row. So still optimistic for the race?
Yeah, we always aim for points, of course, matter any position I can start. But yeah, was not a good start for yesterday. Also, it was really challenging track, and yes, I was building up the pace, but was not quick enough. So yeah, I tried to get a point for team, and yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen like this again in challenging conditions.
Have a nice race, Pierre. Pierre, another fantastic qualifying, again in the top 6 on a track where we have been in the point 3 times. So another good Sunday.
Yeah, I hope so. We had a very good qualifying in very tricky conditions, so I think it should be the same today. There are gonna be some big opportunities. We saw it yesterday with George, and yeah, a lot of things can happen, so I'm really excited for the race, and yeah, it's also pretty cool to see so many people around the track in these conditions, so yeah, really excited afternoon coming.
Quelques mots en français, Pierre, pour tous ceux qui vous supportent ici à Francorchamps.
Oui, ben, un grand merci à tout le monde déjà pour le soutien. Il y a beaucoup de drapeaux français, de gens qui sont venus nous soutenir, et dans des conditions pareilles, c'est vraiment impressionnant et ça fait plaisir. Donc on va essayer de faire une belle course et d'aller chercher un très bon résultat pour remercier tous ces supporters.
Bon Grand Prix, Pierre.
Merci.
Good luck.
Lance, what an experience this is, and how wonderful to see fans in the stands and on the banks as well.
Yeah, it's a little chilly on the track, but great to see you know, everyone in the stands excited for the race. Yeah, it's nice to see some life back at the tracks.
I and you are going to give them a race because you are brilliant in the wet. I know you're starting from the back, but I'm expecting overtakes from you today, Lance.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. A lot can happen, you know, these kind of conditions, we never know. And it's a long race around here, so see what we can do.
Well, have a fantastic weekend and hope it goes well this afternoon.
Thank you.
It's okay. Sebastian, when you looked out your window this morning, were you happy? Is this going to suit you guys?
Shutters were down. I didn't see anything. So, and the curtain was closed. So,
oh.
But yeah, when I got here, I mean, actually, I think it's worse for the people than for us, you know. So
some serious commitment.
Yeah, serious commitment. So big thank you to the support I think we have this year, despite the bad weather. But I guess after sitting a year indoors, people probably don't mind too much to get outside, even the weather is not great. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy that it's wet today.
And you're feeling confident with the car that's underneath you at the moment?
Yeah, for yesterday it was pretty good. It could have been a little bit better. But if I get the same feeling as yesterday, then I think we should have a good race.
Ein bisschen in Deutscher, bitte.
In Deutsch ein bisschen. Ja, auf jeden Fall vielen Dank für die Unterstützung. Auch bei dem Sauwetter, dass so viele gekommen sind, ist natürlich toll. Und ja, ich hoffe, dass der Mick und ich heute die deutschen Fahnen hochhalten können. Danke.
Dankeschön. Dankeschön.
So Nicolas, you had not so much experience in the wet, but it was your best qualifying so far. So a very good Saturday. What about the Sunday in the same conditions?
Yeah, I mean, we showed quite good pace yesterday, which, and like you said, I was just happy more than anything to get some more wet experience, something I've been lacking in F1. So obviously going fast in one lap in the wet is one thing, but then completing a race and finishing where we want to finish is going to be a completely different thing. So I think we just have to be smart, I mean, take advantage of any opportunities and make the right strategic calls. Obviously, it looks like it's going to be wet the whole race, I guess. But whether it becomes inter tires, wet tires, being on the right tire at the right time is going to be very important. So, yeah, looking forward to it.
Maybe other points. Okay, George, what a fantastic qualifying on the first row. I guess maybe your best memory so far?
Yeah, absolutely. Unbelievable experience. You know, the car was feeling good. The team did an amazing job. And then when I crossed the line, I saw I went P1, and my engineer was telling me, you know, Lewis is just behind, Bottas is just behind, Perez, Vettel. I thought, no, surely not. And then obviously Mac did an amazing lap and just ahead. So the focus on today and try and get some big points.
Between the two contenders, that's quite an amazing experience also, no?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, everybody's competitors, we're all racing drivers, and I'll approach this race no different to every other race. You know, if there's an opportunity to go forward, I'll take it and try and keep the guys behind me.
Okay,
Thank you.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Antonio Giovinazzi, a difficult day for you guys yesterday. What have you been saying overnight to each other to make sure you're in the right place this afternoon?
Just to stay out of the troubles, you know, today this will be the key. Conditions are really difficult. Yeah, we'll see. For sure we don't start on a good position, but with this condition everything can happen.
Exactly, it is so difficult. So almost you have to slightly hold back at the beginning.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, with this condition, like I say, everything can happen. It will be really difficult the first lap just to see the car in front. So, yeah, we'll see then if it's dry up or we'll stay like this for all the race. So, yeah, it will be an intense race.
Che puoi fare oggi?
Sarà una gara difficile. Sicuramente la miglior cosa sarà quella di stare lontani dai pericoli e poi vedere cosa si può fare da lì. Sicuramente sarà una gara intensa e dobbiamo cercare di fare il nostro massimo.
Grazie mille. Kimi, you missed a bit of track running yesterday, but a driver of your caliber and experience, how much does that really affect you?
Well, obviously it wasn't ideal, but for sure the qualifying wasn't what we expected. But yeah, it's another day. It's going to be a difficult race, but yeah, we'll see what we can do.
How impressed are you with the fans sticking it out in the weather?
Yeah, it's been for sure not the greatest weather for them, but you know, it's nice to see a lot of them here, and you know, hopefully I think the race might be quite interesting for them also, so we'll see.
And then in finish, please.
No, uusi päivä ja keli on taas aika mielenkiintoinen, mutta yritetään ja tehdään parhaamme.
Kiitos.
So Daniel, P4 on the grid, your best qualifying with McLaren. Could this be the real start, the turning point of your season?
I hope so. I hope so. It's a nice way to come back after the break, you know, and to start the second half of the season, you know, with a good qualifying. So today's another day. We have to see. The plan is to obviously, you know, finish the job and get a good result. And then tonight to stay warm and have a nice shower.
A podium possible?
In these conditions, anything is possible. So yes, this is eyes forward today.
Okay, good luck. And Lando, where is Lando? Lando is there. Lando, so happy to see you in good shape. Everything all right?
Yeah. Apart from the weather, it's not so nice, but no, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, a few bruises, but I'm excited to be back here, even if it's raining, and try again today.
First in Q1, first in Q2, you could have been on the front row, no?
Yeah, sadly I could have been, but it didn't end that way, obviously. So yeah, I need to make up for yesterday and what happened. But we have a good car. I feel comfortable. I feel confident to put on a good show and try and do some overtaking. So we'll see what I can do.
Penalty 5 places with the gearbox, so you'll start at 14.
Yeah. Yeah. 13 places less than or more than what I wanted. But you know, it's if it's raining this much, it's not going to be easy because there's going to be so much spray, and the visibility is going to be so difficult. But if it can stop raining a little bit, then we can have a good race, and it's a long race as well, so you never know in Spa.
Come on, it's not finished. Good luck.
Thank you.
Nikita Mazepin, how much have you learnt about your car this weekend in these particular conditions?
Yeah, I learned a lot. Obviously, my first outing ever since Imola on the wets and on Inters was in FP3. So, to be honest, I was really looking forward to it. The weather was playing up with us in Austria quite a lot. And yeah, it was just good to get out on the wets, get the experience. And I think it provides us more opportunities.
Absolutely. There are going to be opportunities today, and you just got to be ready to take them, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a long lap, long race, therefore. And it's looking very wet. So, let's see, I'm sure it will be very exciting for the fans.
Well, have a great race. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mick Schumacher, I mean, this is Spa-Francorchamps at its best/worst. I'm not sure how to look at it. Have you enjoyed racing here this weekend or driving here this weekend?
No, I loved it. Obviously, the wet conditions are, I think, for me, one of the preferred conditions. And obviously, in our situation, just gives us the opportunity to be there and maybe do a daring move with the setup.
And just a word on your wonderful helmet that you're using this weekend. Tell us about it.
Well, obviously, it's the helmet my dad used in his first Grand Prix here. That was back in '91. And, well, 30 years after this, I'm driving that one now. So, yeah, I'm very happy about it. I think it's a mega design, very simple, but it just looks so good in the car.
Well, it is very special to watch you driving with that helmet. A few words in Deutsch, please.
Ja, also natürlich wird es heute ein nasses Rennen. Ich glaube nicht, dass es abtrocknen wird. Dennoch freue ich mich extrem drauf. Es wird bestimmt sehr, sehr spaßig und sehr viel Spaß machen. Vielleicht auch ein paar, ja, ich würde sagen, Überholmanöver zu starten und versuchen, ein paar Punkte zu sammeln.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Charles, not the best qualifying for Ferrari, but you are a fighter in this condition. Everything is still possible?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everything is possible. It's quite cold. It's very nice to see so many people in the grandstand. And hopefully we can put on a good show today. It's going to be a tricky race, and hopefully we'll try to avoid any mistakes.
Et quelques mots en français pour vos nombreux fans de France et de Belgique.
Ouais, ben ça fait tellement plaisir de voir autant de personnes dans les tribunes, surtout avec ce temps-là. Donc voilà, j'espère qu'on réussira à faire un beau spectacle et j'espère un bon résultat pour nous aujourd'hui.
Bonne chance, Charles.
Merci.
And now, Carlos, in tricky condition. So you like to drive in this kind of condition. So what's your target? I guess everything is still possible. It's not finished, even with the result of yesterday.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. You know, it hasn't stopped raining now for a few hours, and it's gonna be an interesting race, that for sure. Unfortunately, we didn't have the best of qualifying. We are not having a good feeling in the wet, which is strange because in Imola we were very quick. So something to find there, but rainy race, always something can happen, so we will try and go forward.
And just a few words in Spanish, please.
Sí, una calificación difícil ayer, sobre todo porque solemos ir muy rápido y mojado y por cualquier razón ayer no conseguimos meter temperatura en el neumático, así que hoy esperamos mejorarlo y ver si podemos remontar un poco.
Gracias.
Gracias.